Welcome everybody to the Blerdlines. This is your man Cam. With me, as always, is
the Nick lover that is Josh, eternally.
And we hopped on to talk about Supergirl. As the resident comic geeks on the squad, we took it upon ourselves to watch it. You know, we don't want to put Professor D through this because he's already given us the I am not watching any superhero movies this whole year.
Yeah.
This is the movie right after Man of Tomorrow. We saw a glimpse of Supergirl in Superman, which is really cool. She was kind of drunken and kind of aloof of the world. She just doesn't care. You know, she obviously has some issues. And now we pick up where that left off. From a outside overhyped thing, there's the it's whack, there's the everyone else is misogynist, there is it's a flop. So there's a lot of hoopla around it. So we wanted to make sure we got to watch it first before we can get to the hoopla and then add to it or subtract from it.
First of all, Millie Alcock is a star. There's nothing to discuss there. Anybody who says otherwise is an idiot or hasn't watched movies long enough or is just wildly sexist or just doesn't like British people or something. As far as the actual characterization of Supergirl is concerned, I think she will end up being a great foil and complement to how Clark is portrayed. Could it have been written better? Yes. But do I have like hardcore notes? No.
To preface it, next to me was two teenage girls. So when any like good superhero-y moment came, they were squealing and like thoroughly enjoying it.
Mhm.
So that probably tainted my view of the movie. Because again, this movie is not, it is for comic book fans, but it is reaching a certain demographic, right? And they were in that demographic. So like all the parts that you would think that they would like squeal and be like excited about or that kind of a thing, they were all in. It was two girls. It was awesome to have. And honestly, that probably helped my watching thing.
It was for them.
Yeah, because it was for them and they were really enjoying it. And then so I think on the positive, casting wise, yeah, Millie off. She killed it. That was fun. I liked her portrayal of Supergirl. It was a good balance of kind of just like not I don't care. I'm kind of damaged, but I also want to be a little bit better. And I thought she did a good playing of those nuances. That part was good. Jason Momoa as Lobo. He popped in, did his thing, popped out. Did I need him there? No. Did he distract from it? No, not really either. If anything, it was kind of like, should we give him a movie or a TV show? Let's check. And then they just threw him in. He did his thing, checked out, and I would say, yeah, why not? Give me an 8-episode TV show on HBO Max. I think it would be dope. I was missing Cheesy Femme. I really wanted that.
Cheesy Femme, yes.
I wanted that from Young Justice. That's the only thing he didn't say. He did say Bastich, which is cool. The fight scenes, probably the best Superman fight scenes you've seen in anything. Like easily. I really like the balance of using the red and yellow sun and really calling that out to see how it changes, because they kind of like kept putting her in different planets that would change her power set. I think that was dope. And that actually added to the film, because then it's like she was, you know, doing things like, oh, shoot, I'm bleeding. This is weird. Like that kind of stuff. So I think that was a kind of a cool thing to depower her so that she would kind of fit into what was the setting was, but then also give her a little bit more extra, because if she was just super the whole time, it would have not have made sense. And I like that when she finally did kind of embrace the whole like, oh, you know what, I'm actually a good guy, let me go save people, and it had that big moment that they wanted. I thought it was actually pretty cool. Like the girls next to me, when she got powered by the sun, by the yellow sun, they were like, oh, and they started clapping and stuff. Yeah, 100%. So it's like, again, tainted my view of it because I was around people that actually are made for the movie.
You have become D'Angelo, sir. You cannot people enjoying themselves.
Yo, let them enjoy it. This is a good thing, you know? So yeah, it's an enjoyable film. There's a lot of flaws in it and a lot of other things, but overall, I thought they accomplished what they wanted. And I watched it on matinee, so I didn't feel like I wasted money or anything like that. At the very least, I enjoyed like the world they created. Shout out to all the character designers. They had a lot of fun with a lot of the aliens. One of the things that DC is really weak in is their cosmic aliens. Like, you know, the different types of races of aliens in Marvel as a comic book geek. In DC, you know a little bit, you know, Thanagarians, Starfire's race, which I always forget their names, Kryptonians. So you know a few here and there, but you don't really have a same sense of like the Kree, the Shi'ar, the Skrulls, like, you know, all you can literally rifle them off really quick in Marvel and DC. You know a few of them, the races in their galaxy, but they're not really, there's not that many that really stick with you. So They didn't really have to do too much for there, as long as it just looked cool and fit into the world. And I think the casting of the bad guy too, like before I was just like, oh, is this like a weak ass villain type of whatever? And then I was like, oh, this is actually kind of fun. They gave him a little bit that was different than your just baddie. I'm doing bad stuff. He would do things like, oh, he likes eating. He's just always eating everywhere, which I thought was a cool add to it that changes the dynamic of just a regular villain that's just out here killing and maiming people.
Sure.
Now we can get to the bad parts.
Okay.
Off rip,
Hmm.
the dialogue was so bad. If you were not Supergirl, Lobo, and yeah, just them. Oh, and her parents. I don't know. Everyone else was just cheesy and just weird forced dialogue.
Yeah.
I didn't need a 7-minute monologue in Kryptonian. That was weird. It probably would have hit more if it wasn't, but it was, again, I know what they were trying to do,
Hmm.
but at first I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then when he just kept going, I was like, oh, we're doing this all in Kryptonian. We're not going to do a little wavy part to get it into English so we can get
Hmm.
more into it. I enjoyed the pieces of showing more of Krypton and what her life was prior to the blow up, because
Hmm.
she was actually alive for it, and then seeing that she got to grow up in a hole in Kandor, and then all of a sudden they shoot her out. So that part was cool. But then the way it was kind of structured out through the movie, it got, like I said, it's so disjointed that it just messed up your flow. Like once you started getting into, you're like, oh, this is kind of, oh man, okay, so this is the part where we're gonna exposition, and
Right.
this is the part where Professor D gets a little mad. It's like, oh, we're just gonna go tell everybody what's going on.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
The other neg on my end was the sidekick, Ruthie. She didn't add anything to the story. Like you literally could have plucked her out and made the whole story about crypto, and this could have been Supergirl slash John Wick. And they could have John Wick the whole thing. What, you did something to my dog? I'm going to kill
I
you.
bet.
And then
Yeah.
that's literally the rest of the whole movie. And I think that probably would have worked better than having this kind of a useless side character.
I think the thing that would have made all of that liability worthwhile is if they stuck to the ending of Women of Tomorrow.
Yes,
The kid has spent the entire book sort of getting Kara back to normal. And then at the end, Kara is the one who has to sort of get the kid to not make a bad decision that could alter her life. So
yeah,
it's supposed to, they're sort of playing off of each other in the book. When you cut against that, it makes the kid's whole journey in the movie kind of just, so what was she
exactly.
there for?
I think
You know?
Kara is a good juxtaposition between her and Clark, so it shows that they're
Yes.
actually different. Like Clark wouldn't have done that except for Snyder. You heard me, mediocre Mayo. I had to give one Snyder cut, at least one, just one,
Yeah.
just cut in there.
Uh,
That's so whack.
Salute to you, sir.
Oh God. But yeah, I think by Kara doing that, it shows that she's drastically different than Clark, but she wants to be better. And so on that respect, I was like, okay, cool. But it did, like going back to the Woman of Tomorrow book. And again, we've also had reports that the screenwriter didn't really read Woman of Tomorrow at all. She got the Cliff Notes version, and then she went off. Yep, exactly.
God damn
So
it.
again,
Come
and
on, man.
so
Just can we
uh,
can we just get over this whole thing where the creatives don't read the goddamn source material? Can we just stop? Can we stop? Can
yep,
we stop? Because I feel like every time somebody gets jammed in there, and that's not to say there aren't some savant creatives out there who can just come in cold and make something out of make good product and good media out of something they haven't really been familiar with. Name two.
and it's crazy because I'm like,
You know what I'm
the book
saying?
is it's a quick read. They could have done it in 30 minutes and then been like, you know what? I disagree with this. This is the reason why I did it. But instead, they almost stand on business 10 tones down. Like, oh, I didn't read the source material. This is a story that we're trying to tell. I'm like, I guess, dude. But if your story is not better than the source material, then you probably should have read the source material. And we've seen
You
this
won't
time
know
and
because
time
you
again.
didn't, and you won't know because you didn't read it.
And I think another slight that a lot of people were saying were like, oh, I didn't need to see a drunken, super powered woman you're trying to figure out her life. And I was like, actually, that's actually the coolest part about the movie. Like,
Yeah,
she really is just like, yo, man, I need to go places where I can get away from my pain. Her pain is losing her parents, losing all these other things. So the movie journey of her is, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like you said, borderline suicidal. Let me just get drunk and wash away my problems, to finally being like, you know what? I need to get my act together. And this kid's actually helping me out. So at least that arc for me made sense. Again, is it enjoyable? Yes.
right.
Is it worth watching? I think it's worth. If you're a comic book person that likes this genre,
It's
yes.
still
Will
worthwhile.
it win anyone new? like a new fan into this? Probably not. Will it win people that are quote unquote have superhero fatigue? I don't think so either. So I think on those terms, that's when I'm kind of like, yeah.
Right.
I was gonna say I gave it a 3 out of 5. Just for me, I was like, oh, I enjoyed it, that kind of a thing. Then I remind myself of the sidekick chick, and she sucks so much that I like I'll take a whole half off that and just put because
I
that
make it a 2.5.
I might have to just to with her uselessness. Like that was the thing too. There's a part in the movie where Lobo's talking to the chicks, and he's like, "You guys are useless." Not Kara, but like, yeah,
I think we've had in our heads that this dude was gonna play Lobo even before he played Aquaman. So
yes.
I would say he didn't surpass expectations. He literally hit the mark.
You know what? For that, I will give it another 0.25. So I will say 2.75 out of 5. I'm not gonna give it a solid 3 because that little girl was so freaking annoying, and because there was no payoff, it just made it her whole arc useless.
I'm good with a 3.
And to all the comic fans, you should 100% go see it.
Yeah.
If you're a DC Superman fan, it's worth watching. If you're a I'm tired of superhero fan, don't watch it.
Wait
It's
for
not going to be
streaming.
anything for you. Yeah, wait for streaming, catch it when you want to. There's no rush for you to see it. Professor D has a good point when he says that, where it's like, yeah, we have superhero fatigue, and honestly, they all got high on their own supply. They were writing and coasting on superhero type genres for the last 20 years. I can't believe I can't say that it's almost 20 now, and that they're just assuming that everyone's going to come out for this, and that's not the case. And that's like, you still got to make a good movie.
I hope this is a lesson to DC executives above James Gunn and Peter Safran to just let this dude rock. Like, I don't think there needs to be intervention from the studio. I don't think like either he's in charge or he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
you can't have people come in that aren't familiar with the source material. The end.
Once again, thanks for rocking with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share, tell a friend, all the good things. We'll be back. We'll be talking some more movies, not to mention some more comics. That is coming sooner than later. And other than that, man, this is Blerdlines. Peace.